I always had a lot of questions about church and the shadow sides of church, and about some of the people that I'd met and interacted with in church. And so I was sort of reluctant to get back into church world, and thus I was sort of reluctant to step forward in faith. And I think that it was initially Derek's gentleness and patience and faith in me that allowed me to continue to move forward towards identification as a Christian, which was actually really my first step. And then working as an intern, I found myself in intentional community, surrounded by a whole bunch of people that I love and care about, and that could challenge me to be a better person. And it was living in that intentional community of CCW as an intern that I started to rediscover some things that I had discerned when I was younger, which was that maybe ministry and pastoral ministry is something that I should consider. And it's because I found myself having coffee with students, and literally that was it. In coffee shops, having coffee with students and finding that I was gleaming so much meaning from those conversations and that time spent with our students. And it has been those experiences and the space of CCW that's kind of allowed me to explore my discernment and feel comfortable being like, okay, yeah, I can apply it to seminary and I can begin candidacy in the United Methodist Church even if I don't have everything figured out. I think that one of the things that I really had a difficult time with when I was transitioning back into the Christian world was archetypes of what a Christian person looks like. And those made me feel really uncomfortable because I knew that I could never be the perfect Christian person. I could never be the person that was always going to be kind or full of gracious or patience. That sometimes, more often than not, my rough edges would show. And I think that that's actually, now that I've been in CCW for a bit, I've understand that that's actually one of the gifts that I can bring to Christianity. Not my rough edges, not my impatience, but my humanity and my willingness to share my humanity. And it has been in these intimate spaces that I've realized that CCW is somewhere where anybody can come. And I'm not just saying that, I know that's kind of a stereotypical church thing to say, but anybody can come here and they can be who they are and they can feel comfortable being who they are, and they can know that they're going to be cared for who they are. And CCW also provides the space, as we do in the intern house, for people to become who they are. And more often than not, in fact, my experience has been that when people leave this space, when they moved from college-aged ministry into the world of capital A adulthood, they're more prepared to be a person of faith. Hey everybody, we at CCW are grateful for 6 years of ministry, and we're super excited about the future. I'm here to talk to you about consistent giving and how even in small amounts it's so helpful for how we can plan to serve college-age students in Northeast Florida. We at CCW believe that it's good ground, and we hope that you might consider becoming a monthly sustainer or donor to the work that we do at CCW so that we can expand and continue to do the work that we do at places like UNF, Jacksonville University, Flagler University, and now online at ccwgathering.org. So I hope you'll consider giving monthly to CCW.